In today's video, we're taking a look at how to clean a dehumidifier easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do everything that we use on the video. We're going to leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and you're looking at the dehumidifier. You keep staring at it and you're asking yourself, was it always a cream color or did I buy it and was it white before? Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. 2 miles away, but a back is a back. And the first thing that you want to do is verify that you have the correct home. The last thing you want is to fix the neighbors. Verify that you have the correct dehumidifier, and now we're ready to go. And in this cleaning procedure, we're going to look at daily maintenance, weekly maintenance, monthly maintenance, and even yearly maintenance. And remember, safety is the #1 thing. The last thing you want on a clear sunny day is to die. So a pro tip, disconnecting your device before starting is the way to go. And something that you want to do according to the barbecue paper, to the owner's manual, is dispose of the water accumulated on your dehumidifier reservoir a minimum of once a day. Because remember, the more time that water stays there, you can grow bacteria or mold. Once the reservoir is removed and the water dumped, we can go ahead and clean the inside where the reservoir would go. And you have 2 options. You can use a disinfecting wipe, you can use a kitchen towel with disinfecting spray, or the old school soapy water and some rags. What you want to make sure after cleaning the whole area is to make sure that everything is dry. So taking a dry rag or dry kitchen paper towel to end the process is the way to go. On the next maintenance round, something that you want to do every couple of days or weekly or even once a month is cleaning the entire machine from the outside. Because remember, as the dehumidifier sucks in air and your machine is dirty on the outside, it's sucking up the same dirt back in. And remember, the frequency on how often you clean the machine on the outside depends on how dusty the location where the dehumidifier is located. Because let's say having it in a bedroom, you can go a week or a month without having to clean it from the outside. But let's say having it on a garage or a basement, you might have to clean it more often. And when doing this cleaning process on the outside, you want to make sure that you clean up all the vent holes or exhaust around it. And for this process, you can use a brush, you can use a vacuum with a brush attachment, you can even use the same wipes as before. You just want to make sure that they're dry damp because you don't want to get any liquid inside of the machine. And that is clearly if you want to live another day. And now we come to the weekly or monthly maintenance, and that is cleaning your filter on your dehumidifier. And this is usually located where the air is sucked in. In this particular model, it's located in the back and it's just pulled out by tabs located on the side. We first remove the outer grill, then if you notice on the actual grill there's the filter. We go ahead and remove that using the same method of creating pressure on the tabs and removing. Now depending on the material of your filter, you can take this to the sink and with some old-fashioned elbow grease, some soapy water, you can go ahead and clean it. But let's say if you're doing weekly maintenance and it's not that dirty, you can use a vacuum with the brush attachment and also remove any dust particles on the filter. Always a pro tip when working with dust, wearing a mask is the way to go. And now depending on your system, you're going to see that you now have access to the coil fins from your machine. We want to make sure that we don't clean this area with any rags or brushes because we don't want to damage the fins on the system. We're going to show later on how to clean this. And remember, when cleaning the filter and the grill, you want to make sure that you clean both. If you notice under the fins, we have a drain plug. And this drain plug is so the solution used to clean the fins of your dehumidifier, in your case, it might be located somewhere else. You can always verify with your barbecue paper, with your owner's manual for a specific location. We're going to go ahead and remove the cap. If we notice we have any debris, gunk, or grime, we want to go ahead and remove that. If you notice it's hard to remove, you can always use a flathead screwdriver or any tool of your choosing to remove any gunk or grime stuck in there. You can also take a wipe or a rag and place it around your screwdriver and clean the inside. You always want to make sure that you don't go too deep inside that you might damage damage anything on the inside. In this particular case, we don't have anything on the inside because it is just a plastic tube going up. And now we're ready for the seasonal cleaning. You can do this every 3 months, every 4 months, every season, or every year, depending on how much use you give your machine. And remember the location. And this first step is optional. We're gonna take a hose and connect it to the drain plug outlet. But if you don't have a hose, you can always put a bucket under the plug. And what we're basically going to do is take our coil fin cleaning solution and spray our fins. And remember, you don't want to brush this area or throw the solution at high pressures because you might damage any fins or bend them. So using a gentle spray like this one sometimes is the way to go. Sometimes nice and gentle and some honey gives you one of the best nights of your life. I mean, wrong episode. If your cleaning solution foams up, then you want to give it a few minutes for that to happen. And let's say after 10 or 15 minutes, you can spray it off using a spray bottle with water. Or you can always verify with your owner's manual to know what type of cleaning solution you can use to clean the fins. And also, you can verify the owner's manual of the cleaning solution that you're using to see what kind of liquid you need to remove it. And we say this because there are foaming agents that don't need to be removed, that they dissolve on their own. And remember, it's different using an HVAC cleaning solution that removes on its own. Because remember, the HVAC unit on the outside gets rain, and the rain sometimes removes the solution. So you always want to verify which cleaning solution you're using. And that is a pro tip. In some particular cases, to access the fins, you might have to remove some screws on the dehumidifier's body to be able to remove the housing to get to the fin. Always verify with your barbecue paper, with your owner's manual for instructions. And now, staying on our weekly maintenance, or every couple of days depending on your location and use of the system, is cleaning the inside of the water reservoir. Because remember, just like a fish tank, even if you clean it, the walls can get slimy, and bacteria and mold love these things. So if you notice on the handle itself, in this particular model, we would have to raise the handle. You would see the notches on the tab can be pushed inside, creating space for the handle to be removed. And you can do this from both sides. It's just using the same technique. You would push in the handle, creating enough space to come out the notch or the hole, and then just pulling up. You just have to make sure that you align the hole and the tab in its correct order. And as you can see, this one has seen better days. We will use the same technique as before, some elbow grease, take it to the sink, some soapy water or disinfectant wipes, and clean it. We dry it off and bring it back. And now you've done it. We can reverse engineer our way to glory. You become a master cleaner of dehumidifier. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.